Hello everybody, my name is Tristan Kohler. I am going to start a YouTube channel, and hopefully my content won't be as cringy as the last, 15 times I've tried to start a YouTube channel. So this is the first video. I'm going to review this beautiful box. Look at it. It's currently 12:30 in the morning. And, let's get right into it. It's a battle phone box. I don't know if that actually means anything. It's got this little compartment where I keep my codexes. Xenos 1. I like these guys. They're skeleton robots. And then I have my Necrons Codex. Haven't even read through this. It is perfect mint. Not a scratch on it. There will never be, because I spent like $50 on this book, and it may not sound like a lot, but to a 14-year-old, it's a lot of lawns. Okay. Oh shoot. If my mom yells at me down here, I'll stop the video, but pristine. Now, I'm assuming that's what this is for, because obviously later on I'll get to my Warhammer models. But, when I go to, I live in Ohio, and whenever I go to get supplies, I go to Warhammer or Warhost or Recess. And I got these little wire clippers for free from a guy named alias Zoltan. Real cool dude. But I got the data cards for the Necrons. Got the same little dudes on there. It's over here. Yes, this wall is purple. This isn't a sheet. It's an entire wall that I painted purple. Well, my mom painted purple. No, I'm not trusting the paint. What are you? This is like new, so got some plastic glue. This is probably going to be more of a review of this box and what I have in it. I'm recording on a phone right now because I was stupid and I didn't buy a camera for my birthday, which was on June 8th. This will be going up June 27th, so I'll probably edit it on the 26th. I have this bad thing where I move the camera with my head. That's just how I was taught to record, even though I want to keep it on one thing. So that's why I do that. But I need a day to record. So my birthday was on June 8th. Born in 2004, so it's 6804. But this is just a little tough tape measure. I'm probably gonna buy an official one for Christmas, but you know, it's a tape measure. It's long. Not the only thing I have that's long. How cliche of me. This is some just fancy dice. Fancy Warhammer dice. It's dice. I mean, there's not much to say. It's got some good art on it. Everyone says it looks like it's built for the Necrons. I agree. But these are just command dice that you can use for any army. It's got the little insignia on there. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go over. I love this strap. This strap is my new best friend. Sorry. It's got this nice. Are you focused? Yeah. It's got this nice metal thing. Real hardy. oh god, curse me. It feels like Kevlar. And it's got this on the sides, which I don't exactly know what they're for. If someone could leave it down in the comments, even though no one will probably watch this video. I mean, I could probably scream the N-word, and, no one would say anything. But I'm not going to. This is my only complaint. This is very uncomfortable when riding a bike. It pulls on me. I mean, I understand this is supposed to be, you know... I have fairly large hands, I would say. So, I'd say this is maybe a foot high, 6 centimeters, like half a foot on this side, probably a foot, actually, you know what, I'd go ahead and say this is a foot and a half tall, maybe a foot wide here, and then like 6 centimeters, maybe. I don't know, it's big, that's my point. Actually, I'm just gonna not do that afterwards. But I mean, yeah, people are probably supposed to put this in the back of their cars and then just throw this on over their shoulder when they're, walking into shop or something. Still don't know what these are for. I mean, I'm assuming decoration. I mean, it's supposed to look all military-like. I love this little handle up here, because when I carry it into the store, I mean, I usually park right next to it and just... It's very not heavy. Awkward shaped, not heavy. I love the way this opens. It can be a little inconvenient when you're packing stuff in here. But, I mean, you got this little thing in here. I mean, you could even slip your codecs in here if you really had to. Like, if you had, like, 3 codexes, like, I mean, this could fit. See, if you have the customizable, foam, like this one. Like, this came preloaded. So it was $110. Yeah. I mean, you could fit definitely 2 small armies at the most, I'd say. Really not much more than that. I mean, even 2 smaller armies is pushing it a lot. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. That's about it. And, God, I love the work on that. So, I have 1 piece of foam in here. I don't really know what this is for. I mean, I know you put dudes in it, but it's really too short. Or, like, these little boxes, with the way I'm used to putting my dudes in, they're too, like, not tall, short, to put my dudes in. So I don't know if I'm supposed to put them in, like, this way, or something, but I haven't really experimented that much. Just take that out of here. Another, it's just my magic. Oh yeah, this is the pile I scooped off from here. So I guess on to some of my dudes. Now, as many of you know, the Necrons just got updated and stuff. So, here's the holy table that I hope to fix one day and get a table mat for. But this is the Triax Stalker. I covered it. It is gold and Temple Guard blue and as the glow, and I painted all of my guys' focus. Okay, so I colored all of my guys' faces, the white for skulls. I'll probably make a lore video on these guys one day. But I covered them in blood for the blood god, again for story reasons, just to keep it fun and interesting. Yeah, that's about it. So I got this guy in the Necron starter kit for the last update for the Necrons, I suppose. I think he's cool. A lot of people say he sucks. A lot of people say he's like the best figure ever. And he's won me some games. He's definitely a heavy hitter because I mean he's got a 3 feet reach radius, so I mean that's pretty far. So if you're playing a 4x3 game, I mean that's pretty, yeah. Bring this back over here, and he will stay right there next to the mess. No. Onto my sad condition Tomb Blades. Honestly, this is just sad, because for a while, I don't know where my mother put it. She probably threw it away, but I was just using a cardboard box. And like I said, I rode my bike to the store I bought my stuff at. And, so they would get pretty banged up, and a couple of times I fell. All the bases of... Oh, shite. Pardon my language. Shoot. Technical difficulties. Am I gonna film this? Okay. Don't fall. Struggles of a Warhammer... Struggles of a Warhammer player, am I right? Okay, this guy's antenna has completely fallen off, and I have completely given up. I had to ride my bike up to the shop, which was a pretty long drive. Or ride, whatever you want to call it, I don't really care. But basically, I mean, this guy, his guns have fallen off. Come on. I think they were originally the, like, Tesla things or something, because I had one of each. That was their whole premise, is that they were one of each. And it got pretty difficult, so the stands broken off. They all had stands at one point. Like I said, I typically go up to Warhost Games, which is a pretty far ride from my house. Maybe a mile or two. Or is it? I don't know. Couple miles, probably. And then this guy I'm very proud of. Like I said, my characters have gotten very beaten up. Look, there's a gun in here right now. There is actually a piece that had the nerve to fall off of one of my figures in front of my very own eyes. Oh god, this piece has fallen off. So they're not in very good condition, as you can tell. Yes, now this guy doesn't have any guns. Oh shoot. My figures are falling apart. Just like my love life. This is my Necron Overlord. Covered in blood for the blood god, like all of my figures. Again, for lore reasons, as you can see, his glow is blue and, Temple Guard turquoise. Please focus. Please. Please. But Dad. There you go. No, no. Don't be a shiny cow's arsehole. Okay. God, I need my camera. Okay, so covered in blood. Okay, you guys are gonna see him from a distance. Enjoy him from a distance. He's got the little insignia on his chest. He's got blood for the blood gods splattered all over him, and yeah, real good condition. I just love the way this part came out. I'm a very not talented painter. But there's blood for the blood gods splattered all over him. And I don't know, I just love him. I got this from a friend. I thought it looked pretty cool. My friend got this from a friend, later. It'll show up, don't worry, but later. Okay. Spare parts. Now, I know this is supposed to be a transport, but it's really a heavy hitter. Since it hits 10 times. Yeah, definite technical difficulties here. This is my boy. Lighting. No, wow. Okay, that should work. Thank you. Thanks to Mr. Lighty Light. Another light, another light, another light, and Far Cry 4. Or Fallout 4. Don't forget you. He's the control guy, whatever. These the little dudes. And this is a penis in the anus. For a while, whenever I kept it on tables to dry, I had to store it like that. 'Cause I'm smart. And I didn't know the stand was just clear acrylic. And I had melted these holes shut. And so now it just always leans to one side. And I didn't use super glue. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely one of the smarter people in the world. This is the blood portion. I mean, there wasn't a lot. I mean, look how much there is. If it was as crazy as these guys, then there'd be no paint left anywhere in the world. Any red paint at all. Anywhere. I'm only going to show you one of these guys, because pains in the butts. But, this is probably one of my more well-painted figures. They're all pretty much painted like this. A couple of them aren't missing heads. Everything besides the Ghost Ark and the, Tomb Blades I got from the, beginner, whatever, penis collage, whatever. They got these little rods. I like these. These look cool. When I was spray painting them, I left those in. Like, these were my first paints ever, so don't judge me, Father. Oh, we're coming up on 20 minutes here. Yeah, this took a while to paint. or I had to put painter's tape on it. And that sucked. Just put them back in the cases. Saves me a lot of work when I use my brain. I need to find a much better storage way to store these. I mean, I know this is what this foam is specifically made for, but I think that's it. But I have these. I have 3 of those. One of them has the same type of fancy plate as this dude. I really like his fancy plates. They make me happy. Covered in blood, like usual. You guys know how I love my blood. Wow, I sound like a serious delinquent. I'm not, I swear. Or am I? This guy, he's painted white and black and leather color. I love the capes, so I colored this one, painted this one a copper color. I completely neglected to paint the skull. It's a really old, withered, ashy skull. It's some white fur on there. This dude is green, because I found this one green, and I really liked it, and it's appearing darker on camera than it is in real life. But, yeah, he has a little thing. These are not Necrons. These are, like, the Dark Knight kind of guys. I want to say Chaos Warriors or something. But, I love the helmet. For some reason, that just turns my nipples bright purple. He has a bronze shield, which I really like. I mean, I painted it bronze, but I just love shields for some reason. I've always been fascinated by them. I love shields and armor. I love this dude's dual horns. I mean, I just think they're schmexy. That's smart and sexy. Since he's, got to protect himself and carry around the flag, he's got a sword mounted on his back. And 2 skulls. And a ponytail. Yeah. It's not a man pony, though. It's much manlier. What else? Oh, here are, like, my special soldiers that I put a little bit more work into. This dude. The color scheme is they're covered in blood. Originally, I thought there would be more of this sword and arm is a whole piece. Oh, we're at 12:52. It's almost 1 in the morning, and I have to wake up at 11. I just like the way he came out. I thought he was really cool. You're next to the pet scratcher. Oh, give me an itchy. Oh, give me the itchy. Ah, itch. I am eventually gonna do gaming, just for all y'all. This dude is the Hornblower, well, no, he's not. He's right next to him. I always get them two mixed up. This dude's just a cool, like, guy. Painted, a bunch of different colors. I love his cape. Originally, his cape I was looking weird, I thought, because the paint I was using, it had the texture of glue, and came out of an Elmer's bottle. No, it didn't. It was acrylic paint. I had to paint all of these with acrylic. And, it was just very slimy. And I wasn't liking it a lot, so I just left it. Figured he would come out horrible and move on, because I got 16 of these dudes for $40, which is really twisty fresh. because they were on the shelf for a long while, like 2 years long while. And no one was buying them. And he's like, yeah, I'll give these to you for $40, the owner was. And I'm like, Twisty Fresh, thank you. Apparently, by the looks of it, I completely neglected to paint the horn when I remember painting the horn, like, well, yeah, I guess I painted it gray. I'm smart. This dude got a little scully skull on the top of his head. Please focus. That's all I'm asking of you. Okay, we'll back up a little bit here in this space. Again, with the, smaller battalion, I'm just probably gonna lay them out. Edit out a piece or two. That'll be the end of that. And then we have the Skull Bludgeoner, and he just broke off. But originally he would stand on top of this, and there was a bunch of blood around him, and he would just stand on the field like this, but then he's just being held on with, like, acrylic paint. It's just surprisingly strong, gluey material, and it is fun to squash with your fingernails when you have really long ones like mine. Really gross. Don't know why I showed that. To kind of be known as the weird YouTuber. His cape has been, like, dipped in blood. Looks like he's, like, waded through it. His weapon's all bloody. And I only was able to use the blood for the blood god with the Necrons. Will I make the shot? Or will I not make the shot? Will I make the shot very hot? Yes. Wait, did I make it? Yes. But I just reasons life. Suit is slightly more normal, but I like them, so. This was the last dude I had, and a bunch of heads left over, so I decided, like, he'd be cool and have one, like, hanging off his back, and he'd have, like, this cool glitter paint on him. Well, did I know? It is really hard to film with, dark paints. I mean, the next one, you probably won't even be able to see, but, it's got a couple horns, it's got a skull on his shoulder. He's got a big axe. I thought he looked very cool. This dude has a whole skull hanging from his hip. You might not be able to see it, but it's right there. My fingernail's pressing against it. It had a little horn, 2 horns hanging from it. I just decided to stick it on there, and I liked it, so I kept it. Yeah, and then there's this dude who had a sword, like, hanging back on the ground, and he's just covered in stuff. So basically, I spray painted these guys all black, so as you can tell, lots of red paint. No animals covered in red paint were harmed in the making this video. But honestly, I just covered him in this stuff. I thought he looked like kind of like a spectral being. I don't know. Just thought it looked cool. Then here's an overview of just Necrons. And then here's the guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys when I make the next video, and I hope all y'all folks at home are having a wonderful day, and in 3, 2, 2, 1.